Hello, my dear viewers. Welcome to this reading. This reading is for all Virgo and it's for the month of February, a little bit over 2026. My dear Virgo, this is all about your work, career, everything about your finances, everything about your money. And it is those areas, and for February and a little bit over. I hope you'll enjoy the reading. I hope it supports you in understanding what's happening, what's coming, what are important messages coming to you from the heavens or the universe. Let us begin first with the first message. I'd like to welcome each and every one of you. Thank you all for being here. I'm in gratitude to all of you and your support, my dear Virgo. And let us begin. It says little luxuries generates luxurious surroundings and experiences. This is a symbol of little luxuries, and then slowly the little luxuries will generate luxurious surroundings and experiences, like a lot of them coming after the little luxuries. So that's what this symbol is all about. It is also about partnerships. It is about transcending to higher levels and ending a karmic chapter, all in one, connected to the Chinese year of the rooster, Chinese year of the ox buffalo, Chinese year of the goat, if you're interested. And yes, and I'll stop there. Otherwise, I could just keep going on and on. Now, the next one. I mean, from one card, there's so much to see. The next message for all Virgo. Let's have a look at the truth. And it says, glasses on. Right. It says new psychic and spiritual experiences are changing the way you view the world and yourself. Something's happening that's making you look at the world in a different way. Spiritual experiences and psychicness, like your higher self, is getting activated. And this is going to change the way you view the world and yourself. This is something you're going to go through, something that's going to bring this on. Allow your spiritual gifts to open through study, prayer, and meditation. Prayer and meditation are number one. Meditation number one, actually. Prayer second. But whatever you do, as long as you've got some silence, it should all go well for you. Silence is what brings everything on. Even the prayer. For prayer, you need silence. Right. Silencing your mind. My dear Virgo, let's take one more message for you for this February and a little bit over. And we've got a new beginning. A new way of looking at things. Seeing the truth. Seeing things clearly. Something profound is happening that is taking you to this level. A great new beginning that brings you a lot of victory. It brings you a lot of epiphanies and brings you a lot of clarity, a lot of truth. And ultimately, you are going to get what you need. What you need is coming. Not what you want, what you need, which is really good. Okay. Now, let's take on one message in regard to something that you've been thinking about, consumed with, a question that keeps going over and over, and you want to know some answers. Either an answer or a guidance in reference to that. Okay, here we go. The truth for all Virgos. And the answer is yes. The answer is absolute yes. So I hope it's all positive. But there it is. It's a yes. Okay. Now the next message, two messages come from this deck for all Virgos. So I'm going to take one at a time, cutting twice. Let's have a look for February. Money, work, career, the truth. And we've got a lot of money coming to you. A drastic rise in your money that you need to be patient and plan well what to do with this money, because it's a big amount. Play the lotto or the lottery. This is a big, giant amount of money changing your life to high levels. So that's very important. And it comes at the end of a suffocating chapter. A suffocating chapter comes to an end. Let's take on the next message. And we got the Ten of Cups, happiness. A harmonious, peaceful, domestic life. Having your dreams come true. Having everything you've always wanted. Having your dream home, your dream business, your dream lifestyle, whether it's work. Having your own business could be also another one. Maybe you've been struggling and waiting for so long, and now you got the money, and the money is going to help you achieve that which you've wanted. So a lot of blessings are pouring into your life, from money to happiness to extreme, overwhelming fulfillment. in many areas of your life. And then we've got the Knight of Swords. Great news, it's on its way. News that's coming to you that's going to give you the go-ahead for everything. So that's probably going to be the yes maybe that you're waiting for. We'll see. Let's move on to the next level. And the next level is, again, we're going to cut twice. So the first message. And we've got the Hierophant. You could be dealing with someone that's Taurus or got strong Taurus in them. This is about change that's coming. This is about an upgrade in your life, the foundation of your life. This is really wonderful. You're changing and you are moving forward. And there is a great victory that awaits you. An amazing victory and also a trip. There could be some of you traveling. The next message, it says you are going to be grieving the loss of someone or some situation, without a doubt. The Five of Cups is about grieving. You could be grieving the loss of this person that's got Taurus in them. But ultimately, you will overcome a lot of obstacles and you are going to have a great victory, without a doubt. So you've got victory, you've got good news. Let me just remove this 1 second. Yes, so you've got so much going on. Now, I'm going to take 2 messages from another deck. And I'll be cutting just once. Oh, wow. One has already come out. I'll be cutting and just having one. Truth for Virgo. And there's the other one. Okay, let's have a look. Let's see what's it saying. And we've got, remember. Remember who you are. Spiritual awakening. Getting over past conflicts. Transcending to high levels and being awakened. It's only when the soul awakens you start really changing and seeing the truth and looking at the world in a different way. So you are going through a certain type of awakening that's transcending you to a high awakening and high vibrations. That's very good. Now it says about disharmony. There are situations that are constantly conflicting because you got the Five of Wands here. You're in conflict with someone. There's constant arguments, harsh communication, and there's somehow you might be feeling in competition. There could be someone that you might be dealing with that's very complicated. We'll leave that there and we move on to the next level, which isn't this actually. It's this 2 more messages from this deck for all Virgo. For February, I'll be cutting it twice. So we got the first one, and with the butterfly, it shows all of a sudden something big is going to happen, that you are going to be needing money, spending like crazy. It's an emotional situation that causes that to happen. It could be something very positive. Let's have a look. It says sudden change, crazy spending, short-term loan. You might even consider a short-term loan. There is a lot of movement. Maybe it's because of a movement. Something happens and you're able to move to a better place because you've got the 10 of Cups. So there could be movement to a better place, a new business, a new home. And it is about fun work. It's about careers in the arts, careers in transport, careers to do with temporary work. There could be new temporary work coming your way. That could be all possible. The Rose is wonderful because it's all about financial relief. And talking about financial relief, remember, you got the 7 of Pentacles. And the 7 of Pentacles is about all of a sudden money coming to you. That's why I said play the lotto, play the lottery, because you are going to have contentment. And contentment is far more stronger than happiness. Contentment is like, how can I explain contentment? It's like everything: peace, happiness, overwhelming situations, a lot of money, a lot of happiness, a lot of support, loving care, a lot of support, security and growth, all of it coming your way with everything else I've talked about. So this is just miraculous. And this shows to me that you are going to be quite overwhelmed with joy, happiness, and fulfillment. You'll be facing a time or going through a period of absolute abundance and happiness and contentment in every possible way. A lot of your wishes and dreams are going to be coming true. So that is magnificent. And a lot of wealth is coming, a lot of abundance, a lot of money at a time where you need it. Perfect timing. Okay, that is wonderful. Now we're moving on to the next level, and now I'm going to take 4 messages from the tea leaves for all Virgos, for every Virgo, from the hearts or the destiny of every Virgo, So we got 2. Oh, wow. We got 5. Okay, doesn't matter. At least we got them all. Now, let's move on and see what's going on. So I'll just put 2 over here and these 3. All right, it says April. April is going to mark a very special time. Something big is going to happen in April. Something major that is going to be impacting you. Now, April is also connected to people that are Aries, have Aries in them, or Taurus. And April is April 2026, something major happening. Okay, then we've got the Cup. This is about socializing, getting together with new people, and having some sort of celebration or some sort of a connection or some sort of a connection upgrade in your life, according to me. And the Cup is also about fulfillment. According to the tea leaf, it says you should accept valid criticism. You should accept valid criticism. The horseshoe is about luck, extreme luck. And it's to do with this year. 2026 is going to be a very lucky year for all of you, every Virgo. It's going to be very lucky. It's going to bring you a lot of luck. And it is connected to the Chinese Year of the Horse. And this year is the Chinese Year of the Horse, 2026. So a lot of luck coming your way. And according to the tea leaf, it says good luck. I don't know whether you can see it or not. It's there. I don't know why it's not showing, but oh, there it is. Good luck. All right, next we got these 2, and these 2 are, okay, the haystack. The haystack is about still in search of some truth. And the truth is going to help you because we've got the Ace of Swords, so that's going to come to light. It is about karma. It's about reaping that which you have sown, every hard work that you've done, time for abundance, because that's what I'm seeing, rewards. And it is also about abundance. Yes, abundance. Okay, according to the tea leaf, it's karma. You will reap what you have sown. Exactly what I said. We agree on that one. Okay. Now, we've got a fair woman, someone with fair complexion. You might be dealing or in a relationship with someone who's got a lot of feminine energy with blonde or gray or white hair. You might be working with this person. You might be dealing with it. This could be someone new entering your life. That's all possible. Now, let's move on to the next level. And the next level is clarifications. Let's clarify. First, I'm going to clarify. Oh my God, look at that. The 5 of Cups just dropped. Grieving the loss of someone. You are going to be grieving the loss of someone, that's for sure. Right, so I'm going to put this one here because that's exactly the same card. Right, and then I'll move on now. I was looking at where the Hierophant. I was looking at the Hierophant. Oh, wow. Let's have a look at the Hierophant. This is someone that's got Taurus in them. Let's see what's going on for all Virgo. There is something collapsing. There is someone being removed from your life. Someone is getting removed from your life. And it's after that you are getting a lot of rewards. And this someone could be someone that's got Taurus in them. The removal of this person is because there's no future. There is nothing to make it, to keep it going. Nothing to build on. So there is the removal of someone that has strong Taurus in them. But after that removal, that collapse, there is going to be a lot of rewards and a lot of applause for a job well done. That's when I said you will reap that which you have sown. Right. Now, the next one is the money. This exceptional amount of money that's coming your way. Where is that coming from? Right. It is connected to abundance from the Empress, a nurturing, loving power that will bring you abundance. But it's also connected to someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. You could be also grieving the loss of someone that's of air energy. It could be an air energy with this. Now, if it's an air energy with this, it's Taurus. The only one could be Libra, Taurus. And there is only one more challenge, and then this is a situation that could be ending. And also, this could be one more challenge, and then you are going to be seeing the truth and getting the truth clearly with this person. And maybe perhaps it's at that time when you are receiving that big amount of money. Let's have a look at the disharmony that you have, the conflict with someone. This could be at work. Right, it says good news is coming in regard to this, and the problems are going to be over. You are going to have stability. You are going to have security. You are going to have what you need. This is also an earth energy. There could be an earth energy beside you. alongside you, working with you. Earth energy is like yourself, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. And it could be Taurus. There's the Taurus as earth energy. But there is good news coming because you've got this card twice. So maybe this news is making you, what's the word? Making you all of a sudden travel or do something, or all of a sudden change course, or all of a sudden spend a lot of money because of some news. Play the lotto or the lottery because there could be a big windfall for you, and that could also bring on a big change like this. So yeah, consider playing some sort of a lottery or something. Okay, so good news on its way, and that's doubled up. And you do have a great victory, so that's also important. There's great victory, and there is a lot of wealth destined for you. So this also shows a possibility of a windfall, or all of a sudden a grand amount of money coming your way. So that also is very important for you to consider, because you do have a great victory. And we've got all of a sudden things changing, and you've got a big amount of money where you really got to stop everything and think about what to do. So yes, some of you will be grieving the loss of someone of air energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Again, I saw the King of Swords. And now we're moving on to the next level. And the next level is the happiness, the 10 of Cups. And the happiness is going to be a new beginning, a new lease of life where you will be compensated, where you will have rewards coming to you, and you'll have so much to celebrate. That's what this is all about. There could be someone new of fire energy entering your life, someone that's got strong fire energy. And this is just incredible. This is magical, my dear Virgo. You are going to celebrate big time. This is overwhelming. Overwhelming. And a great new beginning there. Okay, the loss of. Did we do the loss of? I wanted to know. The Five of Cups, grieving the loss of someone or something. What is that all about? Is the Hierophant keeps coming. There is someone new entering your life of fire energy. I think because of this new fire energy, you're letting go of a Taurus. That's what it looks like for the majority of you. You're leaving a Taurus behind, because this is the Hierophant. This is the Hierophant, and it's the card of Taurus. There is someone new entering your life, a new proposal, a new proposition. It could be a water energy and fire. In fact, I'm certain it's water and fire. And I do feel like there's going to be an upgrade in your life, someone better, someone more wonderful. I also feel like there is a lot of change that's upgrading your life. You are taking care of yourself. You are changing your ways. You are modifying everything. So that is amazing. All right, we got to understand everything. Now I'm going to take on 2 messages from another deck to see what else you need to know. My dear Virgo, that's too many. I'll just take 2, and I'll be cutting for February. So the first one says you are protected by the angels, and you are cherished by. You are absolutely cherished by the angels. So you are really in grace, and you will be taken care of. That's for sure. Right. These are just the cards that are clarifying. So I'll take one more, and we have stepping into the power. You are going to be so empowered to high levels. You are stronger beyond measure, and you are going to come to terms and realize how strong you are very soon. So maybe that too is worth celebrating for those of you who are celebrating. Now I'm going to take on 3 messages with 3 time frames for all Virgo. Let's have a look at what are the 3 messages and 3 time frames that the heavens or the universe wants you to know from February, a little bit over. The truth, starting with the first one, and the first one's opening up. Okay, so the first one is perseverance. It says be a little bit patient, and you'll see success in many endeavors is on its way to you. 4 weeks from the time frame you see this reading. We've got 4 weeks from the time you see this reading. Just be a little bit patient. The next message, it says individuality. You want to do your own thing. You want to create your own concept, your own logo, your own something. Like you want to be on your own and do what you want to do. You don't want to be overwhelmed by people around you. And it looks like to me this could be concerning someone that is of dog, Chinese year of the dog. We've got the dog here also connected to the Taurus, perhaps. This is also about 11 weeks from now. Within 11 weeks, it's like you're going through something to do with wanting your own space, your own time. Chinese year of the rabbit was here. I forgot to talk about that. And the next message, so that was within 11 weeks from the time you see this reading. And the next truth is that a little bit of patience. You know, it's amazing. They say perseverance perseverance, right? And then now patience. Be a little bit patient, and everything is going to work out on its own time for you. Timing within 2 months. Patience, I said 4 weeks. Now they're saying a month to 2 months. 2 months maximum, and you should be able to get what you want or what you rather need. So I'll just put these here, and now what I'll do is get one Chinese cookie to see, is there anything else you need to know. I'll uplift this one a little bit so this one can go right here. One Chinese cookie for all Virgo. What's one more message on top of everything? Oh, I wonder if you saw that. Something flew by like crazy, and it just landed there. Look at that change. Oh my God. So I'll go through this one that the heavens threw out, or the universe. Change. A change of residence, a change of partner, a change of career or job is on the cards. So either one, maybe all of them, but they're saying or. So it could be a partner, and I feel like there is a partner that you're grieving the loss of. A change of partner could be the one. Some of you could be a residence, some of you could be career or job. You are restless and in need of a change, and that is exactly what's coming your way. So that's that one. And then it says jealousy. Watch who you trust. Watch who you trust with your personal secrets and plans. Spend time outdoors with nature to reconnect and replenish. Watch who you trust. Very interesting. Okay, that is the end of your reading. I hope you enjoyed it, my dear viewers. My dear Virgo, please give me a thumbs up if you did. Let me know what you think, and I look forward to doing your next reading. If you need more elaboration as to who the person is that's leaving your life, who you're grieving the loss of, who the Taurus is, have a look at your general reading for January and February, and you'll get to understand the star signs at the end, who everybody is. And that will give you the absolute clarity that you need. I wish you a lot of love and light, a lot of peace, abundance. Namaste.